And we're going to talk about this. President Trump celebrating CBS's end to Stephen Colbert's Late Show. We're going to talk about it. Back with me, Niall Stanage, Carla Sands, Julie Manchester, Kurt Bardella. All right, so now a lot of people are saying, Carla, well, you know, look, ad dollars they were doing terrible. I think they lost like 50%. The late night business is bad. I don't know. Some people are like, he's very critical of Donald Trump. There's a merger in the works. They think more is going on behind the scenes. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, he has Trump Derangement Syndrome. This man has been so ugly about President Trump, and more than half the voters voted for Trump. Why would he cut out? I think of Johnny Carson and how he was funny, and he was an equal opportunity sort of comedian. He took aim at everybody, no matter what party they were in.
So, Niall, the president's saying on Truth Social, I absolutely love that Colbert got fired. His talent was even less than his ratings. I hear Jimmy Kimmel is next. It's a concern, you know. Is this business, or is this something more?
I think this is one of these instances where two things can be true at once. It is certainly true that the cultural salience of late-night television has decreased massively, not only since the Johnny Carson era, but even the Letterman versus Leno battles that I remember when I first came to the US. That being said, Paramount caved in an absolutely abject way over the CBS 60-minute affair, paying $16 million to settle a ludicrous case that no serious lawyer thinks Trump could ever have won. And they did it to grease the wheels for this merger that they're seeking with Skydance Media. I think both things can play into the Colbert decision.
Because, Julia, no matter what anybody says, even if they come out and show the financial statements that the show was losing money, it wouldn't matter. People would say, well, wait a second. Trump needs to approve this merger, doesn't he?
Right. It goes back to that timing. You know, the fact that this comes right on the heels of that lawsuit, the result of that lawsuit. Stephen Colbert, obviously a major Trump critic. But it also is, I think, coming at a time when we're seeing late-night ratings really down across the board. You're seeing Kimmel, same thing on NBC, et cetera. So I think, like Niall said, two things can be true.
Kurt, final word?
I think any time that you get rid of the guy who's actually winning the time slot, there's something else going on, because he's still #1 in the ratings.
You're right. He is winning, but it's just not where it was. I mean, especially with streaming, it's hard to
You can cut budgets, you can cut salaries. It's not an accident that this got announced 3 days after his monologue attacking his own employers.
All right, everybody, thank you so much. Really appreciate you